guys, welcome back to Tarot by Cherie. How are my beautiful lights doing today? All right, we're going to get started and see what beautiful messages Spirit may have. Okay. So I feel like somebody met someone. You met someone and things are going really well, okay? You're feeling very strong about this person in your life. And I feel like this may be somebody new, okay? And for those of you who this has not happened for yet, look to tomorrow, okay? I feel like I just heard for some of you, it starts tomorrow. Something's getting ready to start tomorrow, okay? So you might meet this person tomorrow, or you might run into some other very positive things, okay? I'm seeing this person you're getting ready to meet is extremely bountiful, okay? This is a very successful person in life, very high vibrating, okay? They are vibrating on or near your level, and they have accumulated wealth, okay? And I'm seeing that you're going to focus on this person heavily when they come in, all right? Because they just seem like a dream, you know, everything positive about them that you could like, you like. You like the way they carry themselves. You like the way they talk. You like the way they look into your eyes when they speak to you, and the way they dress. Okay, so there's nothing so far about this person that you don't like. All right, let's see what just jumped out of the deck. Okay, so this is indecision, guys. Okay. So there's a lot going on in some of your lives, okay? This is for some of you. I'm seeing a lot of indecision. I'm seeing you just going through a lot and not just kind of wanting to draw the line, starting to really build up your boundaries, okay? So we have this card of indecision. We had this yesterday. Same thing, okay? So this tells me that, you know, we didn't make overnight decisions, right? So again, this might be part of what is going to come in for you tomorrow, all right? As far as, you know, what is supposed to start for you tomorrow, there's something special coming in, and you will start to feel it, see it, and it will arrive tomorrow, all right? So this is the card of envy. We have this card in the middle of the indecision and walking away, all right? So you may be with someone or around people that you feel might be carrying some kind of envy toward you, or just not happy for you. All right. So, and there are people that you're close to, where you think like they should be happy for me. They should be, you know, complimenting me because they supposedly care about me and love me, and that's what I would be doing. But this person or these people, they still have ego issues, okay? And they don't like it when someone else is doing better than them, all right? Because they feel competitive, all right? So this is someone around you who's feeling competitive. Spirit is saying it's time to walk away. All right, Spirit has been saying this. This is what it's all about right now, guys. We're moving into the fifth dimension. This is what I call the great separation, when you might wake up one morning and just think about a family member or a good friend or even a partner that you've been around or been with for many years, and all of a sudden you're feeling distant. You're feeling like you don't mosh anymore. You just don't, you're not interested in the things they talk about. You're going in a different direction. Your beliefs are changing. So yeah, you know, these suck your energy and pull you back into that dense third dimensional place. That is where all the ugh is, guys, in that third dimensional space. All the negative emotions like shame, guilt, anger, hate, whatever. All right, we're moving away from that. And, you know, I do have a little game for you guys to play just to see what's going to happen, because this is what's happening to me and someone I'm very close to. We're both vibrating high, And I came across this the other day, that I noticed that when I did something kind for someone, some beautiful feeling came over me right after. My friend got a phone call from a company that he made a big purchase from, and they said, "Oh, we owe you hundreds of dollars." So, and he had just done an act of kindness. So try this and let me know in the comments and how you do with that. Okay. And again, I believe this is for us high vibrational people who have been working on ourselves. Okay. You have to be in this positive mindset. All right. Because what's happening is you're stepping in, you're getting a taste of what's in the fifth dimension, what's to come. They're showing us. All right. It's amazing. All right. Also, Spirit is saying there's a lot of you that need this downtime. All right. Just, if you can only take a 3-day weekend, or if you can take a vacation, maybe you haven't been on vacation for a while, okay? A lot of you can just find peace through meditation, but do something peaceful for yourself, guys. It's very important that we work on, you know, our physical and mental selves right now. We're spiritual beings coming into our gifts right now. Our gifts are becoming unsuppressed, and we don't know what is going to happen, what is we're capable of, okay? But I'm starting to find out, and I believe you guys are going to also. All right, it's awesome, guys. It's awesome. All right, so here we have the Ace of Pentacles. This is very positive for my Aquas. This is some kind of new start. This is something that you never thought you could get to, a place in your life where something's going to open up financially. Then you've never seen yourself making this kind of money before. That is the feeling I'm getting. Like you're going to feel very spiritual, like a spiritual hand came out and gave this to you, handed this to you, almost like you couldn't have done it on your own, which there's probably some truth to it, but you did the majority of the work. Okay, we'll give you that. And next to this card, we have the Page of Pentacles, which is good news around your money. All right. And being next to the Ace of Pentacles, this is just very powerful. Very powerful. This is also, you guys are going to start seeing, and I heard it again, starting next week, solid beginnings, guys. Okay. So there's going to be some good news coming in also. This card also implies a high social status and prosperity and wealth. All right. So we'll take that. We'll take that. This is the Queen of Wands. You have to love the Queen of Wands. Okay. Now, the Queen of Wands is all about confidence, which you guys exude. You exude confidence, Aquarius. Most of you, if not all of you, are very independent, all right, good at multitasking. This is also regarding motherhood, okay? So some of you might be thinking about it. It might just be a thought right now. And some of you might be single mothers out there who are really going to be looking forward to next week, okay? Next week is just going to bring in a lot of good stuff for you. You should definitely feel excited about it, all right? Get into excitement mode, and that will help you get into that fifth dimensional baseline. If you just have trust that, you know, Source is alongside you. And if you look at the whole of where you started and where you are now, Aquarius, you will notice that no matter how tough life got, you still managed to get here, right? You got through it. And you got through it because Source was by your side helping you, all right? So there's no reason for you to feel alone, or, you know, some of you might have this feeling like you were left, like, you know, nobody cares, or nobody's helping you, or you just feel alone, okay? You will get over that type of feeling when you can get into a situation where you are independent financially. You can take care of yourself and you're no longer dependent on others. Okay, what I'm trying to say is when we don't need to look outside of ourselves to be healthy, financially, mentally, physically, we're taking good care of ourselves, whether that's eating organic food. I know it can be pricey, but there are food stores that are lower cost, that have organic foods in them. And that's what I do. I kind of hop around. I hop around to different stores, and I first go to the least expensive one where I do find, an assortment of organic foods. So put yourself on a pedestal, set your intention when you're making yourself dinner or a cup of tea or what have you, that you are doing it to love and nurture yourself, okay? You don't need others to put you on a pedestal for you to feel good about yourself and healthy and independent, okay? You can do that all on your own. And when you reach that point where you're really feeling independent and good, you know that you can rely on you. Then when you meet somebody, it's icing on the cake, all right? So they're talking about this abundance coming in, okay? They're readying you up for this. Guys, I keep hearing the 4th of July is going to be a time of remembrance, okay, when it comes to abundance and freedom. All right. So the 4th of July, and it's very, it definitely matches up. The 4th of July is about our independence, but there's going to be some craziness going on, some high vibrating things that are going to, maybe announcements or things that are going to come in that are going to be mind-blowing. All right. But so they're saying that we are very deserving. You are very deserving. They've seen the storms that you have fought through. It has not been easy for you. Spirit understands this, Aquarius. They want to give you a pat on the back and tell you that these days are almost all but over for you. Okay. They're saying hang in there, have a little bit more patience. They know it's hard. They see you struggling. They understand, okay? But, in a little bit, this isn't going to be something you're going to have to deal with ever again, because you will be abundant, okay? You will have money. You will have happiness. You will have this new beautiful baseline that you will be operating on, where you're going to just feel the anxiety that you have felt off and on your whole life is going to be gone. It's going to just go away. All right. Now, there is somebody around you, Aquarius, possibly in the workplace, that might be a bit deceitful, that I feel like this person. I feel like you immediately in your mind went to a singular person. You said, that's so-and-so. All right. Now, this could be actually anyone, a family member, someone at work, someone you just met, someone you know. All right. That's why this is important to vet everyone you meet. Do not, if people are on their best behavior in the beginning, guys, do not put your guard down right away. All right. Take your time, whether it's a friend or whoever it is. Take your time and really, and it's not going to take a long time, because you guys have a great sense of, you have your intuition. Your intuition is just, it's just, that's how you're navigating now. There's no other way. You're strictly using your intuitiveness. Your pineal gland is wide open. It has decalcified. It is all clear now, and you are seeing things exactly for what they are. Okay. And we know that this is a time. All right. I feel like last week was just about it for this. This is low vibrating things that we need to lose, these attachments to low vibrating people, places, and things. Okay. Things that we have felt stuck in, some of us for years. Okay. just getting up the next day and dealing with it again and again and again and again. Why are we doing this? All right. For different reasons. Some of you might just feel comfortable. You don't want to rock the boat. Some of you just, I don't really know. It boggles my mind, guys. But you want to move away from this because it's going to be very soon. The time is going to come shortly where I don't think you're going to be able to make the choice anymore. You will have made your choice, and some of us will already be in that fifth dimension and some won't. Some will be staying in the third. All right. So the decision to start working on yourself, in other words, stay in a state of gratefulness, eat well, put yourself on a pedestal, make your finances work, whatever you need to do, become independent so you can feel confident in yourself and raise your vibration, do acts of kindness for others. All these things will raise your frequency and your vibration. Okay, so you need to do these things if you want to start making that change, because the window is getting ready to close. All right. So I do see balance coming into checking accounts for Aquarius, savings accounts. I'm seeing you more dedicated here to the things you want, and most of it is financial. Okay, so a lot of you are diligently working hard, trying to beef up your, and it's over the Ace of Pentacles, interestingly enough. So for some of you, this could mean you took on a second job or a side business. Okay, whatever it takes to bring in the balance. I see my Aquarius is going for it. Okay, and it's okay to work hard for a little while, guys, because it's not going to take long. All right, we all know what's coming by now. Everyone who has been on my channel understands, hopefully, that good things are coming financially. And I think we're going to see the start of it around the 4th of July of this year. All right, I see you guys are moving toward commitments. But the commitments are to yourself mainly. Okay, you're not really committing to others because you're putting yourself first finally. All right, and I do see that commitment to you is very strong now. Okay, it's very strong. So you are not taking no for an answer, Aquarius, and you never really do. All right, you are like a pillar of strength. All right, and I think that's why partly you were chosen to be here at this time, to be this big, beautiful white light that Spirit sees you as. All right, and they want me to tell you how much you're loved. All right, so I do see for some of you, you might be taking a journey or going or traveling, going on a trip. Okay. This is well deserved. Okay. And I feel like you're going to have such a good time, You're going to feel so much lighter and even childlike. And this word's been coming up in my mind a lot lately. I think this is definitely going to be something that is also going to be felt emotion-wise in that fifth dimension, because our worries, our bad emotions, it's all going to dissipate. It's all going to be gone. And what's going to be left is, remember when you were a child, before you found out about how terrible things could be in the world, right? You felt free. You felt, happy, right? Joyful. All right. And then we have, caught between the yin and yang, which we're all, I think if we all had to answer this, we would all say yes. Most of us, okay? And this is how we're feeling, Aquarius, like we're between the good and the bad. So we're not really, there is no bad right now. It's all how you're going to perceive it, okay? All of the negativity that you're seeing is, you're seeing what had to happen for the change. Okay, there could not have been change if the whole damn system wasn't destroyed, right? The whole system we're used to living in was all against us, guys. There was no winning for us. All right, all the lies we told ourselves because it was so hard, all the lies we told ourselves to get through it. Oh, life is good. You got to look at it like the glass is half full, and you got to find simple joys in life. Now I can admit that my saying that to myself was bullshit. It was just trying to stay in the game and keep myself from depression, falling into a depression. So I think we're all pretty much feeling this, right? To the left is we're seeing a lot of evil, a lot of bad, right? But it's all being exposed. And the exposure needs to happen to fix it, right? To fix it and make it good. And then, the positive, we're starting to see it roll in, but not fully. So that's why the yin and yang. All right. For a lot of you next week, you're going to run into somebody as well. And I'm seeing new budding romance. I'm feeling something very exciting, something new coming in for my singles. If you are open and looking for love, you are going to be sending out those love vibes, okay? People are going to be very attracted to you, I feel. And you're going to notice a lot of people, the opposite sex mainly, approaching you, kind of out of nowhere. This is going to help your confidence, and it's going to make you feel really good inside. It's going to make you feel not only attractive, but it's going to make you feel like, you're not going to be holding on so much to the hurt that you have felt in the past. Many of you had some bad endings, right? And you've carried that pain with you. There's been some fear regarding falling in love again, not really wanting to trust somebody with your heart. But I think that you're going to meet somebody of quality. And this again could be coming in next week. Throughout the whole reading, I keep hearing it starts tomorrow. It starts tomorrow. So, there might be other things starting tomorrow that have not been told to us yet, right? Okay, and then we have the angel of strength. And this describes you, Aquarius. You are like a pillar of strength. They're calling you an angel, though. They're calling you guys angelic. So is it possible that you are, you've come from another lifetime and you were or maybe still are an angel, and you've come in the form of a human being to help others. Okay, this could make a lot of sense if you're open to the idea of angels. Okay, so how cool would that be to think that you could be an angel? And in my book, I feel like you all are an angel. All right, guys, that is today's reading. I hope it resonated and you enjoyed it. If you're still with me, I do offer readings. You can click on the description below the video to see what I offer. And I hope you guys have a fabulous rest of your Saturday.